Good morning, Algebra 2 students. For Miss Bell, I'm looking at this, which you have, not in paper form, but it's on the screen for you guys. But I want to do at least half of it. I'll take care of these formulas for you. And, the names of each of these is pretty self-explanatory, and you should be able to put those names in there. But let me tell you, I'm going to be using Desmos. If you do the Desmos calculator, that is going to be very helpful. And if you click down here, and you just Google Desmos, and it will pop up the Desmos calculator. So you click down here in the bottom left-hand side, sorry, and then you have these buttons that you could be pressing. So I have y equals, and it's going to be absolute value, hint on that one, of x. I'm going to hit the absolute value again, and it'll show you exactly what that is. So we want to look for the one that starts at the origin and has an increasing value, and over on the left a decreasing value to the origin, and a slope of 1 up 1 over 1 up 1 over 1. So that one would be right here on your paper. So your y equals absolute value of x is going to be right there. Okay. Then if you want to use Desmos, I just backspace that and then do the x squared, and I'm going to do x and I'm going to square it. X squared is going to look like this. Okay. And so I'm going to look for the one on your paper that looks like that and put the y equals x squared. That one is right here, going to the origin. So y equals x squared is going to go right there. Okay, now for the cubed, let me just go back one and change that to that. And I have my y equals x cubed. Notice what it ends up looking like on a graph, kind of that, weird, I don't know what you would call that, but x cubed shaped, I guess we're going to call it. And that one's going to be right here. So your y equals x cubed is going to be y equals x cubed right here. Okay. And then just plain old y equals x. Just a basic linear equation, y equals x. Let me see, I gotta go back. Okay, gotta get rid of the cubing. So y equals x is gonna be right here. Okay, just a straight linear equation. I'm giving you some answers, by the way, as I'm saying the answers for, the names of them. So y equals x. It's going to go right here. And then we have the square root of x. So if I were to do that, let me go back one and hit the square root and put my x in there. And then you have this weird looking thing, kind of like a swoosh there. Miss Blevins stuff off there. She's sending a lot of stuff. Okay. So you have this starting from the origin and then kind of swooshing up and to the right. So swooshing up and to the right is going to be my y equals the square root of x. And lastly, this one's going to be, exponential, meaning that the exponent is going to be my x value. Once again, I'm giving you answers for the other part to kind of narrow things down for you. So y equals 2x. I mean, if you want to see it, I'm going to put a 2, and then I'm going to put my x up there. And then you can see what it ends up looking like on a graph for any x value where the y values would be. And so that is the same as this one right here. Okay, so let me back that up. You can take a look at all those. And your job is to fill in these, and I gave you a lot of answers. If you want to rewind this and kind of listen to what I was saying, I talked about them and in my conversation with you. I used these words quite often. So good luck with the rest.